Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing excellent in your studies. So today we are going to begin our lecture number 3 related to chapter number 7, that is current electricity. So today our topic is about resistance and resistivity. So what is resistance? So we can describe a resistance. The resistance of any component is defined as the ratio of the voltage across it to the current flowing through it. Resistance is basically defined as the ratio of the voltage and current. You can see over here resistance is equal to the ratio of potential difference over current. Mathematically it can be written as R is equal to V over I. Resistance is a scalar quantity, it does not have a direction, and it is measured in ohm. So 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt per ampere. The ohm is the resistance of a component when a potential difference of 1 volt drives a current of 1 ampere through it. So we can define the ohm as the resistance of a conductor when a potential difference of 1 volt drives a current of 1 ampere through it. Resistance is measured using an ohm meter or multimeter. And we can rearrange this above equation by finding the value of current as well. So here you can also find the value of current from this equation, that is current is equal to V over R, or voltage is equal to current into R. Now let's do some question related to the resistance. Calculate the current in a lamp given that its resistance is 15 ohm and the potential difference across its ends is 3.0 volt. So we know that the resistance is 15 ohm, volt is 3 ohm. We need to find the current. So arranging the equation and putting the value in the equation, and after doing proper calculation, the final answer of the current is 0.2 ampere. So the current in the lamp is 0.2 ampere. Question number 2. An electric heater uses 5 ampere when connected across 110 volt. Determine its resistance. We need to find the resistance of the electric heater. So current is 5 ampere, volt is 110 volt. We need to find the resistance. So we know that resistance is the ratio of voltage over current. Putting the value in the equation and doing calculation, the value of resistance, the value of the resistance of the electric heater is 22 ohm. Question number 3. What is the potential drop across an electric hot plate that draws 5.0 ampere when its hot resistance is 24 ohm? So current 5 ampere, resistance 24 ohm, and voltage is, we need to find the volt. So voltage applied is equal to the product of current and resistance. Putting the value in the equation, the final voltage value is 0.12 kilovolt or 120 volt. Now what is resistivity? Resistivity is the amount of a substance of a given cross-sectional area of a material will experience per unit length of the material. So the resistive is the amount of a substance, okay, of a given cross-sectional area of a material will experience per unit length of the material. And mathematically we can write resistivity is equal to the product of resistance area over length. Its unit is ohm meter. Now what is the difference between resistance and resistivity? Resistance is basically the property of the substance due to which it opposes the flow of electrons. Resistance is the property of the substance due to which it simply opposes. Opposes means it simply stops the flow of electrons. In other words, resistivity, it is defined as the resistance of the material having specific dimension. Dimension means having specific proper shape and area, proper length and area. So if a substance having same proper length and area, and we want to find the resistivity, we can say that it is defined as the resistance of the material having specific dimensions. So in simple words we can say that resistance is of larger umbrella and resistivity is the simple smaller umbrella. Formula of resistance is resistivity multiplied by length over area, while that of resistivity is equal to resistance multiplied by area divided by length. SI unit of resistance is ohm and SI unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Symbol for resistance is R and symbol for resistivity is rho. This symbol is rho. Dependence. On which factors resistance depends? Resistance depends on length, cross-sectional area of the conductor and temperature, while resistivity only depends on temperature of the material. Question number 4. A metal rod is 2 meter long and 8 millimeter in diameter. Compute its resistance if the resistivity of the metal is 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 ohm meter. So length of the wire is 2 meter and diameter of the wire is 8 millimeter. And we need to convert the millimeter into meter. So definitely we know that 1 millimeter is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 3 meter. So we also know that radius of the wire is d over 2. Why radius? Because we know that the area of the wire is equal to pi r square. So first you need to find the radius, that is we can simply divide the diameter over 2, and the radius of the wire comes out to be 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 meter. And resistivity of the wire is 1.76 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 ohm meter. So we simply need to find the resistance. Okay, so resistance equal to resistivity length over area. So putting the value in the equation and after doing proper calculation, the resistance of the wire comes out to be 7 into 10 raised to the power minus 4 ohm. An aluminium wire has a diameter of 2.59 millimeter. How many meters of aluminium wire are needed to give a resistance of 1 ohm? Resistivity for aluminium is 2.8 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 ohm meter. So the given resistance is 1 ohm. Diameter of the wire is 2.59 millimeter. That is 2.5 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 meter. And area of the wire is pi r square. So we can simply write that r square is equal to diameter over area, diameter over 2. So putting the value in the equation, we can find the area of the wire through this formula. And resistivity is equal to 2.8 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 ohm meter. We need to find the resistance. So putting the value in the equation and arranging the equation for the length of the wire. So length of the wire comes out to be 0.19 kilometer. So I hope that you have understood the lesson. Do practice the question, do study, stay happy and take care of self.